Claims of having solutions and right answers to problems are everywhere today. So much so that it all sounds like indistinguishable white noise. And expertise has become synonymous with defending territory. And so, the seemingly unfathomable amount of unknowns that inform our lives and future decisions probably need a more nimble method for exploration. In the case of our friend here, his accomplishment isn't getting poached by this little city by the lake for a 2-year contract for maintaining and troubleshooting these new landscapes. It's going to be his ability to see broader patterns and potentials in the events unfolding around him, not just fixing problems. What you're not seeing back in town is a rather large investment of money and political capital by some apparently important people, and things aren't exactly going to plan. Nothing catastrophic, but, well, when you come in pitching new buildings and parks because you think problems are fixable through better technology and a slice of monetization on top, well, what could possibly go wrong? And so he sits on his stuff, not in a comfortable chair with a drink in hand and a roof overhead, but on a box in a driveway, looking at a house that the city apparently hasn't even started for him. Not only that, but the city already dropped off some work for him to take a look at. A glitching something or other that belongs to a larger project downtown. All I know is that or maybe this is why these things are sitting in the driveway. It's been almost half an hour of this, and all these pictures running across the screen have the same 4 or 5 people in them. The project has clearly tapped into these people's iCloud account. If you didn't know better, you'd have to say this thing was trying to make a playdate, as if it's trying to make someone some new friends. When technology starts to misbehave and glitch, especially in funny ways, it's easy to want to see these as meaningful behaviors, as if they're actions with intelligence behind them. It would certainly be a lot more exciting to claim a ghost in the code or some emergent condition then acknowledge that there's probably just a flaw in the assumption about how people and tech interface with each other. In this case, the project is probably just doing its job a little too well, being way too aggressive and sharing way too much. And even though that's probably the case, you can't help but consider taking this suggestion. Because there doesn't seem to be much choice at this point. New friends are going to be made around here one way or another. And we would all do well to begin exercising our imaginations if we're going to get a grasp on the potentials developing in this little city by the lake.